Howdy everyone, welcome back to West of Loathing. I believe we were leaving off with going to get the bread back from the baker boys, so let's just get right on that. Side of the trail, skeleton is sitting in the shade of a rig. Looks like some poor trailerman. Here the skeleton is holding a book, as you can close enough to see there's a copy of Longfellow translated of Dante's Divine Comedy, and you notice the skeleton is in fact reading it, turning the pages and making little notes in the margins of pencil. Excuse me, you're in my light. I'm talking skeleton. Sigh. Sorry, took me by surprise. Divine Comedy, that's about heaven and hell and so on, right? Mm-hmm. Is it accurate? I'm making corrections. I keep talking to him. You know, most skeletons I meet just sort of hiss and attack me. Because you won't leave them alone while they're reading? I assumed it was more because of them being rabid, mindless automatons. You might find out how rabid I can be if you don't stop bugging me. Fine, I will. Seriously though, how do you talk without lungs? I don't know. How do you talk without a brain? Well, gee, that's mean. Go away. No, I'm talking to you. Plus, like, you don't have eyeballs, so you shouldn't be able to read. Though, come to think of it, other skeletons are able to see me, so... Okay. Skeleton nerd. I'm gonna be killing the skeleton nerd. Oh yeah, I forgot about the old bean. Mr. Kelly increased by 15. I didn't know it was that big when I read the book. Let's do it. That's gonna increase the damage of my lava fava. Speaking of lava fava, it'll probably nuke this guy in one. Oh, not quite one head. But still. Wabooski. Whoosh. And then, of course, we can just have Gary finish him off. Skeleton nerd. I mean, I'm a nerd myself, but... I got a ring of smart thinking? I like smart thinking. What am I wearing on a ring slot? Not nearly as good of a ring. Because, I mean, it's got the same plus on it, but it also has a hefty bias to my muscle. Who cares? There's some butter days. Ha ha ha. Let's just forge stuff and not deal with the nonsense. Nothing but inedible garbage. Nope, this garbage is also inedible. These teenagers seem spirited and are trying to drown their sorrows with big mugs of water. Maybe they misunderstood the idiom. Hey, you boys wouldn't know something about some bread that went missing, would you? Oh, nuts, I told you we'd get in trouble, Billy. Shut up, Jerry. We just blab everything, dude. Calm down, you two. The mayor just wants his bread back. Hand it over and the trouble you're in will be minimal. It ain't that simple, mister. We sold that bread for meat to start up this bakery. Why? Because we wanted to make something for our lives. Everyone in Breadwood is just bums. Plus, like, everyone needs bread, right? So we figured we'd make it big. Okay, well, no problem. We'll take the bread you've made and call it even. Yeah, no problem, except for the fact that we don't know a dang thing about making bread, it turns out. All we ended up with was weird lumps. And that ain't true, Billy. Last loaf we tried was almost right. Yeah, sure, it was nearly edible, but we're practically out of ingredients. Maybe I can help. Can magic up? I'm guessing I can magic up some bread for them. Go on some long side quest that I'm not interested in, or help teach them how to forage ingredients for themselves. Well, I like helping some people out. I mean, you give a man a fish he eats for a day. You teach a man a fish he eats for a lifetime. Pretty good forager. I can teach you boys what to look for. There's plenty of cactus and wild grains you can use. That sounds boring, but you'll have lots of different options for ingredients and what customers want is variety. That's a good point. I don't mind foraging if you just want to do the bacon, Billy. Alright then, school's in session. Teach Jerry how to find wild ingredients they need while Billy works out on figuring a proper recipe. After a couple times, they managed to produce a pretty decent loaf of bread. They bake enough to cover what they sold from the mayor. Awesome! There's bread now! Thanks for helping us get our bakery started, mister. We're gonna be famous before you know it. Yeah, infinite bread. That was like the easiest quest ever, just 'cause I got foraging. Oh, I talked to the mayor to hand things over. Get our bread back? I sure did. Thank goodness for that. Another missed payday would have cost him a riot for sure. Here, glasses. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of the problems. You want to pick the one I solved next? There's only 3 left.
Stolen yeast.
Stolen yeast? Stolen yeast.
Not me. I'm the disembodied voice from nowhere.
Yeah, she didn't actually want to be on camera, but she wanted to actually sit in this time. Well, we take our yeast supply very seriously here in Ghostwood, and that dang yeasty gang made off with a whole lot. A couple of the fellas said they saw them loitering around the whole brewery, so that's probably where they made their hideout. We need to get yeast back. Old Schmaltz Brewery. Alrighty. Well, how far away is this Old Schmaltz Brewery? Way up in the northerly northness. I got a crate with a crowbar. Well, I mean, I already have my crowbar. I got a rock and ranch punch. Yeah, a rock.
Fish melee damage. 900 per round.
Yeah, I haven't been using the foods yet. I probably should, even though I don't need to, because I went on that one off-screen training session that Gary seems bored. Well, that's something you don't see every day. Beer hose. You're not really sure what person might serve. These beasts seem to have killed this guy pretty thoroughly. So I gotta kill a yeast beast. I'm gonna create the yeast monster that's apparently broken loose from the vats and eaten some of the bandits. I guess they brewed up something they couldn't put down. They could barely control it. You'll have to hop in and you want to. Okay. How tough is this yeast
Reminds me
beast?
of the elemental from
This is true. You'll be dead.
Star Brewery.
Yeah. You'll be dead in 1 round anyway, but I'm gonna use the old bean. And then nuke him because that's just like the best I can do. 83 damage.
Go.
Okay, so that used to be. Oh! Gary's actually useless in a fight for once. It's okay.
It doesn't do much damage.
I'm sure it would have been more if I wouldn't have toughened up. Actually, I didn't toughen up all that much. I trained mostly enough of the skills.
I
No,
can only use that once per fight. Oh wait, that's a different beat.
that's use the old bean. That's the buffs I can only cast once per fight.
Yeah, skill up.
It was my mysticality too. That buffs my magic even more. Man's a horrible yeast beast. I guess you could probably take it back to the mayor. It's probably still good, right?
Half a
Yeah,
ton.
half a ton.
That's a lot of yeast.
So this whole yeast thief biz didn't seem to have gone well for you guys. Yeah, no, oh jeez, you a bounty hunter. Relax, the mayor just wants his yeast back. He didn't say anything about hauling you in. Whew, okay, well, the yeast is in that revolting pile. So what happened here? Well, we got bored of bread, so I know a bit about brewing, and we figured if we came back with a couple kegs, nobody would mind that so much that we sold the yeast. No offense, but it seems like you aren't that much of a brewer. Hey! Well, ideally, you would end up with a ravenous yeast monster. Yeah, it wasn't my... Okay, well, I guess it was my fault, but I understand what happened. These vats are old, and we didn't clean them properly first. Because we were in a hurry, I think there were some frogs living in them or something, and you figured you could use the extra hops. You sure you gotta figure it out? You can set up shop in Dirtwater. Oh? Yeah, it's turning into quite a little metropolis. I'd love to have my own place. Okay, go check it out. Okay, so the Yeasty boys are going to Dirtwater to set up a brewery. Wait, I can take the Yeasty hat. Yeast-covered hat. What about you? What are you doing? He's too grubby to talk to you. He'll just angrily muddle about yeast. Let's arrest him for being angry. You're under arrest. For what? Stealing about 2 handfuls of yeast? Yes, and the sentence for that is, what, 3 days in jail? And Bridget doesn't actually have a jail. Alright, you're off with a warning. Wait, is that something forgeable that I didn't forge? No. It's probably something forgeable that I did forge and already forgot that I forged it. I do that. Well, we almost got all of Redwood's problems solved.
That horse walking up, right?
And drunk. We saw it like 3 videos ago. walking upright and drunk.
Okay.
Yep, got your yeast back. Okay, so now we got 2 problems left. We could take the lumber now, apparently, but log permit.
Yeah.
Oh dear God, I think I remember this one from way back when we watched Markiplier play this. We're running out of trees around here and need to expand our operation a bit. Problem is, we need a logging permit from the next town. The whole place up and died before the paperwork settled. The town died? Okay, I guess I'll check it out. Okay, Ghostwood, hi. If I remember correctly, this is like a total nightmare of a quest. You expect to be able to just walk right through the door of a ghost building with some kind of force preventing that. I guess you could knock on the force. Yeah, I guess. Your fist makes just an echoey plap sound on the barroom door. The ghostly voice comes, "Howdy there, fella. New in town? Yeah, I was wondering if sorry I can't do business with you until you have a visitor identification card. Ain't supposed to even talk to you, really. Okay, where to go in? Try the town hall, down the end of the street. Thanks." I don't have a pencil too sharp. Holy. Okay. First, your fist makes distant echo. Okay. A visitor? You'll be needing a visitor identification card. I guess so. How do you have to fill out the form? Most living people have trouble holding pages. You'll be needing number 3 pencil. If you're filling in the form, can't you just use your own pencil? I will be, but the instructions say clearly that the applicant must have a number 3 pencil. Number 3, number 2, the usual kind? I suppose, but number 3 is 50% more official. Okay. Where can you get one? Try the Department of Requisitions. It's just next door. You mean the general store? It's a little more specific these days, but yes. Sorry, I can't help you with visitor ID, but I need the pencil for it. No visitor ID, no supplies. God. The general store won't give you a pencil without visitor ID. No, certainly not. They are authorized to deal with anyone who doesn't have an ID, so I'm supposed to get number 3 pencil. I suppose I could issue a temporary visitor permit. You don't need a pencil for that one. Okay. What's your last name? Where? Your first name? Chester. Middle name? Sneaky. Great, where you from, Mr. Sneaky? Where? A little farm outside Portland Springs. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, how many bars are in the window there, Jason? It's a quiz to make sure you're actually paying attention to and care about our little town. Correct, alright, okay, yeah, I got
it expires in 11 seconds.
Nothing, no problem. Fill it right. No! Sorry, let's see if it's expired, haven't it? Why? I remember this play so badly. Springs, boring like on the label. 6 bars. But how do we? What? So how can we get our stuff? Aha! We've got number 4 pencil.
Isn't that more official?
That would be an additional 33% more official than a number 3. If I'm doing math right. Is that number 4 pencil? No, it's 75% of number 4 pencil. I don't see anything about it in the bylaws. Very well, I suppose so. Because I sharpened it. 75% says the number 3. Last name, where? First name, Chester. Nickname, oh no, middle name. Boring Springs, 6 bars. Nope, I'm afraid just be a little more observant on that.
How many bars are in the windows?
That would be the window and the door. So that's 10. High double weed. 3, 5, 2, 1.
10.
Bah. Correct. All right. Everything's in order. Allow your. Is it always called Ghostwood or
Yes.
total coincidence? Okay, so now can I just go to the? What am I supposed to do? Oh, I'm supposed to be getting a logging permit. I'd probably also get that from the town hall. Here, well, see, that shouldn't be a problem. I just need to review the logging records, make sure there are no disqualifying incidents. Go to the Department of Records, it's 2 doors down, and tell them you need a Redwood file pertaining to logging. Not yet, I'm just doing. Is anything wrong? Not yet, I'm just stealing myself in anticipation.
Jail.
Oh, the jail's the records?
It said 2 doors down.
Mr. Ware, what can I do for you? I'm supposed to pick up the. You have the Department of Records, that's next door. This is the adjunct Department of Records. Okay, the Stables Department of Records. No, I'm supposed to pick up a file on Redwood, Applewood, Antiwood, Badwood. You mean Bagelwood? No, Redwood. Must be a suburb. Beaverwood, Bestwood, Bitterwood, Bloodwood. Here we are, Redwood. Which section do you want? Logging records. That's one that's been downgraded from disuse. You'll need to pick it up from the Get back here when you've got it. I'll put it up. It's the interdepartment file for you. Absolutely, you can't transfer a document between departments without interdepartment.
These people seem to just want to exist to make things more difficult.
This is bureaucracy for you.
It sucks.
Pages are all loose. I can't give them to you like this. What if they blow away? I'll just take it next door. They're gonna give. No, freak us to win as soon as you leave here. It would be chaos. Fortunately, I happen to be the one person in town officially authorized to use a stapler. So
Why do you need to be authorized to use a stapler?
Because in Brentwood there's all kinds of unnecessary authorization and bureaucracy for everything. Not Brentwood, Ghostwood. Don't worry, all you have to do is go to the Department of Requisition, next door to Requisition 1. So I bring me stapler, or you give me a file. What am I gonna need for you? I need tricks. First off, we need to fill the requisition form. Of course we do. Last name. Bear. Chester. Sneaky. Dessert preference. Cake or pie?
You like how?
I like cake. Well, everything's easy in order. Gotta go stapler.
Surprised you can touch it.
I got you a stapler. This isn't better than that new stapler smell. Can I have a log report now? Get back, chunk. Here, you're fresh to staple and wind resistant. I'm back with papers. Better plug and report file.
Leave now.
No, we still need to turn this report into a permit.
Oh, the lady. Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. I got that file for you. Redwood logging records. Fine. Look. The idiot stapled the page together right in the middle. This is why we took the damn stapler away in the red plate. File is unreadable. You're gonna go take it back and tell them to unstaple it.
I want to punch him in the face with the mongoose.
Administration must unstable these papers. Sorry, not authorized for stapling. I'm only authorized for stapling, not stapling. Try the next door to the Department of Records. I think they have no stapler there. Here was the table. Okay, I'm fully authorized on stapler, so that's no problem. Spoke too soon, did you? Yeah, it's just that I don't see the stapler remover anywhere. Oh, that's right. The Department of Libations borrowed it. To open beer bottles.
Saloon.
I need a drink immediately. With this town, yeah. Sure do. The thing pops the tops off beer bottles like you wouldn't believe. So long as it removes staples, I'll be happy. I imagine it does, but I'm afraid I'm not authorized to turn stapling. You'll take it back there. Yeah, I know. Excuse me, can I have that beer now? No problem. Beer or whiskey?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Good choice. Only one small problem though, and that is I'm out of whiskey.
Forget it.
Forget it. I'm not filling out a form for a whiskey. No, yes. Here, I need to go with this. Here's the staple remover. Okay, let me just look at those papers of yours. Test. Azure records up to all triggers again. I see. These don't even need to be stable. That's what the interdepartment document transfer folder is for, after all. Ghostwood, your favorite town in the game.
Yeah.
Right, I'm back with the unstable Redwood lucky file. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, I can't see any problem with it. I'm frankly amazed.
I know, right?
Let's get started on the paperwork for log for I'm no longer amazed. Last name, Ware. First name, Chester. Second name, Murder. Sign here, and you sign here. Also here, initial here, and sign here. Good, now I just take this back to the mayor of Brentwood and have him sign the line here and initial over here. Are you kidding me? I don't know how to do that. At least you just say that you weren't authorized for kidding.
Or that you need a requisition form for that.
Oh! What for treason? Nah, I'll look at that later. I want to get this form out of the way before I lose my patience with Ghostwood.
Hello, drunk walking horse.
Or did you already lose your patience with Ghostwood?
I want to put some basement monsters.
Excuse me, here, I have some papers you can sign for the long run. Alright. Oh, ghost paper. Oh, this stuff is weird. I think I need a ghost pencil for this. Load of my pencil. Sign down here, initial over here. Phone with the ghost pencil, the mayor magically managed to sign initial the form. Alright, I'll be back with that permit. God willing.
We're gonna go back.
We have to go back to your favorite town in west of Loathing's map.
Skellies.
Skellies. Well, how tough are they?
83 health. You just hit him with lava beans. And you're using this guy.
I'm gonna use my bold bean, and I'm not gonna hit him with lava beans. I'll hit him with a bean blizzard. Yeah,
Scary fruit.
scary food. I really like AoE attacks. Hello, my old bean. Okay, Ghostwood, you got any more trouble for me? That's a trick question. You always have trouble for everybody. Okay, come to me your signature on the login permit form. Great. Sign this last line at the bottom where it has a receipt. What's wrong? I went on my hustle to the mayor. Oh dear. Excuse me, but I go kill everything. Excuse me, Mr. Mayor of Brentwood, you need to give me my pencil back. Grave dirt and old coins. Hedrick and horse.
It was haunting his beard.
Of course there was. What is it? Rock formations. Horrifying ungulith. An ungulith! Let's see if I old bean it up. Can I one-shot this guy?
20 Mr. Kelly did now.
Oh yeah, it did level up. And I do 96 damage with my old bean. Kaboom! Or 86 damage, sorry. Ungulith horn.
Infernal sulfur.
Not sharp, but it's still dangerous. Wispy tattered little bits of infernal cow spirit just hanging on the side of this pale going boo, boo. Okay, finally ready to get this done. To get Ghostwood out of our lives forever. Until I replay the game, then cry. Okay, got the signature from login perform. Great, sign the receipt. Sign. Alright. That's everything taken care of. Bread with login permit is hereby approved. Finally, wonderful. Processing will take 48 hours. What? Well, everything has to be filed, and the actual permit has to be printed, so you can pick it up in 2 days. How do I pass time in this game? How do I pass time? I know a day passes whenever I die, but at this point, things can't kill me. Or at least the things I'm around. Let's.
Need a requisition form. Okay.
I'm out of room clear. Does my mind going on the administrator to pick them up for me? Well, I gotta waste time anyway. Oh, you mean the Department of Libations? Sure, I can give you a script. Is what I'd like to say, but I'm out of form transfer envelopes. You can't transfer form to a different department without form transfer envelope. No, sir, it's serious business. Tell you what, though, they becomes applied in spare form transfer all in the department. Do I need a recognition form for that?
Yeah.
Normally, different colors are for different purposes. Tan for regular interdepartmental, blue for extra municipal transfers, and for emergency, red for emergencies, green for bribes. Tan. Sorry, let's look at all of those.
Red.
This is emergency then. Red. The more I have to deal with this bureaucracy, the more of an emergency this becomes. Give me a red one.
He says sounds reasonable to him.
Yeah. Back of those bureaucracies. Okay, so then I can go fill out the form for a whiskey and drink my sorrows away. 3, 5, 2. Nah, don't get up all.
Hereby about to destroy.
Sorry,
I
I hereby vow to destroy this place. I will raise this building and salt the earth. No, don't get all bit on shit. If you go down to the Department of Records, they'll set you up with a fresh case. So we're gonna fix their bar by getting them a fresh case of whiskey from the Department of Life. Thanks for letting us know. We'll get a case sent over. I don't have to fill anything out. Nope, they'll be handled at delivery. Great, in 2 days. Is there anything else I need to bother with in this? I had to drink immediately. Let's try beer instead. Just gotta take your name down for that record. It's just like, fine. Let me match that up. Chester Seeky, I'll be 103 meat, including deposit on the bottle. Sorry, I don't have anything to open the bottle with it, and I don't think. Our live basis of our table remover. Again. Good. 3, 5, 2. I got a bottle of ghost beer. Was it worth it? Probably not. Decrease Mr. Kelly, Moxley, and Muscle for my 5 for this today. That's actually pretty good. But how do I pass days? How do I pass days? Excuse me, Miss Town Hall Lady. How do I pass days? Other than dying. You could look it up if you want. Because I need to know how to pass days other than dying. Otherwise, we're kind of stuck with the bureaucracy and stupidity of it all. Maybe I just gotta tell the Brentwood mayor that the logging permit will be ready in 2 days, and he'll trust me on that. No, that's not an option. I mean, I could just take the lumber now. Who? Okay, meanwhile, while she's looking for information about the stupidity that we're dealing with, I'm gonna just go around checking the various stores. Well, that's not a store, that's a bunkhouse with people that don't do anything. Except tell me where the... Okay, let's check for towns. Towns, and stores where I can buy things that I might not have bought before, so I can sell a whole bunch of stuff. Well, there's...
Oh, you can sleep in your bed in the Jewel Saloon to pass the time.
Jewel Saloon, that's in Dirtwater, isn't it? Long walk. Meanwhile, we can check on those yeasty boys. Yeasty boys. Oh, hey, it's you. Thanks for telling me about this place. Instead of arresting me or shooting me in the head and then arresting me. No problem. Not really a bounty hunter anyway. Just looking to help people out. Well, you just sure did help me out. I really appreciate the opportunity, and things are going pretty well. Not a single yeast monster yet. Okay, so we got 7 stat boosts. God, if these stack, if they just raw stack as is, then with my limit of 3 drinks a day that I currently have, it's 3, right? Yeah, 3 drinks a day, I could have an additional 21 on the, oh, that's absurd. Okay, so let's go to my room and take a nap 2 times. Insult yourself. Oh, I don't want that. Call yourself a little blue-headed jerk. Better not tell yourself anymore. If you're getting angry, you're liable to pass out. This is Gary's bed. Well, where's my bed? Okay. Dream of playing baseball with a giant squid in a fancy French restaurant. Somehow you fall into a bottomless void and wake up drenched in sweat. Fresh, restored, hungry, and sober. No, I'm gonna take another nap. Okay, let's mosey. Mosey on wherever we're going. Oh, there's a shortcut to your room. You don't have to go through the saloon at all. Oh, hey, cactus guy. Didn't expect to see you around these parts. Well, I gotta admit, I got a little envious when I saw you leave Bourne Springs, and figured I'd hitch a ride out west, see what I could see. And just look at this place. So much hustle, so much bustle. There sure is a lot of both those. Nice pot. Hey, thank you kindly. So what's new? Well, to be honest, what's new is profound sense of longing and loneliness. Sorry to hear that, Bill. Well, that is what it is. I was hoping to run across a similar lonely cactus lady somewhere out here. Or feeling that a normal human-looking lady looking to marry a cactus. No luck? Not yet. Of course, getting around is a bit of a challenge, but us cactuses live a long time. I'm sure I'll meet somebody someday. I'll keep an eye out for you. You look angry. Why are you angry, lady? You got flowers in your hat. Who could be angry with flowers in their hat? You gotta be... Okay. Anyway, time to end the Ghostwood fiasco. Yeah, time to end the Ghostwood fiasco. I have more than 20 mysticality. That's my hot stat. Ancient petroglyphs. My 4th is the 4th of nothing but time. Okay. So, now the saloon's got whiskey, or should. Whiskey show up yet? Just a whole bottle. 1,000 meat for a bottle of whiskey? Ooh! Don't need to drink that badly. Frederick Logger prayer ready? Did I sign anything to collect it? Nope. Are you sure? No, sir, that's it. Okay. Holy crap. Okay, we made it through the sea of bureaucracy. And found a cemetery. God. Yes, finally. This is going to improve the situation around here. Now the only problem they got left is the skeletons. Right? Skeleton raids. Which that should just be a combat thing. Murder everything in the military cemetery, right? Right? You have no caretaker because the military skeletons are wandering. Okay. So even though those... Huh?
You just found that.
Yeah, without having the quest. So... Where is it?
North of Ghostwood.
Ah! Military cemetery. Unglith. I'm not gonna bow before no rock cow. I'm gonna put my old bean to use to nuke it out from orbit. Waboosh! Waboosh! Brass bull ring. Okay, a Menudo geode. Menudo geode. It's a pocket of intestine remains. Ew. So apparently I can eat it. I'm not sure if I want to. Oh, why do I get a bad feeling about this? There's a shovel here. tools. There's a shovel here. Since you already have a shovel, leave it alone. Look under the chair. Years worth of lint and food comes underneath it. The desk covered with old paint, spattered newspapers, and features a large collection of tiny jars of paint. Okay, the flyer stacked to the wall. Military reenactment through the society. No! Not those dorks! There's a goblin here. You're not touching the eternal flame. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. No, it's good. It's good fire. Not to wasting it. Let Gary handle this. Gary ambles over and chests the goblin. Both their attitudes toward the whole thing seem to be basically, hey, why not? Hey, they asking you if you wanting buying a weenie. No, why not? Why not? Okay, so the Eternal Flame is just a weenie shop. An embarrassing typo, what?
Military.
Oh,
Military.
Beyond this gate stands countless rows of columns of headstones. Well, they're not exactly countless. I've counted them, and there are 999 of them. You can visit any individual plot number if you like. How do I know which plot I want to visit? I'm not just going to go through all of them in order. Soldier barricades are making a lot of noise. Well, this soldier... Whoa! Whoa. Okay, let's use our old bean. Get out our bean golem. He's got a lot of health. I'm not going to be able to nuke him in like 1 or 2 rounds like everybody else. In fact, I might have Gary spawn as little Gary and start debuffing him instead of just fighting him directly. Or just start debuffing him right now. With how high his mysticality is, I'm guessing he's going to be using that as his offensive stat. And I don't know if I'll be able to survive that very well. Oh! You are using my own lava fava against me! Beat off!
He got this.
Yeah, he does nothing with his lava fava. But still, he dares use my own power against my people and got him. Okay, so Gary, do you know anything about how to were there any clues in here that I overlooked because I'm dumb about what plot I should go to sort this out in the fastest time possible? No. Maybe the dorks that I didn't want to talk to again back in Fort Memoriam might know a thing or two about. Hello, what's up? I am soldiering. Oh no, it's a goblin soldier. I'm seeing that. Gary, finding outfit on dead soldier means it man's in a soldier now. Here is giving us a thing and not needing. Okay. Goblin am soldiering. Okay, excuse me, nerds. Are you a cemetery caretaker? No, I think Justin's something about having a day job. Hasn't been for that day for like 2 weeks though. Okay, so which one of you is Jeff? That's Mike. Now I need to talk to Jeff. Hey Jeff, are you a cemetery caretaker? Yeah, it's me. Did one of the other guys tell you? I try to keep that hush because people assume you're a weirdo if you work in a graveyard. You're a weirdo because you're playing D&D based upon actual old wars. I'm actually here to tell you to get back to work because skeletons are wandering out of the place and causing trouble for the neighbors. Aw, nuts. Alright, well look. I'm on a real winning streak here. I'll go back once that's over. Outfox him. You've already lost. Look at the table. Huh? You're outflanked, and they still have reinforcement chits left, and you've got maybe 1 cannonball still in you, but the dice are way against you on this terrain. You've got 2 turns left tops. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I guess you're right. All right, fine. Guys, I'm gonna cut it and go back to work. I'll catch you guys next week. That was easy. That was comparably easy after doing because we just fixed the skeleton problem. I found an old engagement ring. Just sell it. Hi, Dragon Horse. Caretaker's back on duty. That's certainly good to hear. Those skeletons are, I'm sure they're getting under skin. And the problem board is gone. It's empty. We fixed all their problems, and until next week or whatever. All right. Well, you helped me out quite a bit, so I reckon I can set you up with that lumber for the bridge. So there. Next time, if we want to progress the story, we can just go straight to the railway building spot. What's that called, actually? Railroad camp. Yeah, that. And get going. But what we're probably going to do is go clean up all the random spaces we've been finding and looking at stuff, because there's so much that I have been skipping out on. Curious Cops, Jungle Neck Mine, Fort Treason, Reboot Hill, Petting Cemetery, Old Granddad. Oh, didn't someone want me to get a picture of an owl from the petting cemetery? I don't know. Old Granddad, Roy Bean's house. Was there anything left on this side? Probably visit the professor again, because I'm most likely found something that I neglected. But that's all for next time. See you guys later. Bye-bye.